This is what $7,600 per night gets you in New Zealand. Welcome to Find the Perfect Place, your new destination for amazing home tours where we showcase homes you can either stay, create or buy. I'm Bronson and today we're staying at this luxury lodge overlooking the beautiful township of Glenorchy and Lake Wakatipu. We are situated cliffside overlooking awe-inspiring 180-degree views of this beautiful landscape, which is also known as the gateway to paradise. This is Whenua Lodge. Come with us as we show you around today's perfect place. Built in the year 2024 by David Reed Homes and designed by Tim Pearce Architects. This home is literally what dreams are made of. Now, speaking of the phrase made of, it has two key materials used. The exterior stonework you see is locally sourced right here in Glenorchy, and I love the way that it is tightly packed and positioned to create such a feature within this home. Fits into the landscape quite beautifully. And then the other thing, the woodwork, that is Canadian cedar. Beautiful color scheme, and what a location we are standing in, my team. Look at where we are, cliffside overlooking the Humboldt mountain region, Lake Wakatipu, Glenorchy. Beautiful times, a beautiful place, in fact a perfect place. That's why we're here. Now I think it's time we take a look inside, don't you? Let's go. Whenua Lodge embodies luxury and sophistication with an ever-changing aesthetic as you maneuver throughout this entire property. Starting right here in the entry zone, it has a couple cool little features I'll mention. To my right, behind this wall, as you can see, is the outline of a hidden door, which is entry into your service area. And then to my left, tucked around the corner, that is where the primary wing is housed, which includes the primary bedroom and library. All that plus plenty more, but first let's check out the open plan living area. Such a grand and spacious environment this is, but before we check it all out, we're going to dive into the specs. This is a 6-bed, 7-bath, and it can sleep up to 24 guests in total. It has many amenities and facilities right at your fingertips on this property. These include a 9-seater spa bath, a media room and library, a temperature-controlled wine cellar, and last but not least, there is even gym facilities coming at you very, very soon. This beautiful property is built across 540 square meters of living space, and it is situated cliffside within a 36-acre, beautiful, picturesque, and private piece of land. You can stay here and enjoy all of this for $7,600 per night for a minimum of 5 nights at the time of filming this episode. All right, team, without further ado, let's show you guys around this amazing, impeccable, perfect place. Starting right here in the breakaway seating area, this environment and these chairs in particular are custom made. In fact, all of the furniture throughout this home is locally made and sourced from and within New Zealand. So good on them for helping out the locals. Really appreciate that. As you can see around us, we have these phenomenal floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking that stunning view. You see the mountain directly in front of me? Now that is the Humboldt mountain region, and it just looks absolutely divine. I just love this environment, and I love Glenorchy. A beautiful location and a beautiful destination. Now, if we look to the ceiling, we have some stunning exposed beams. Now, this is New Zealand beech tree, and it looks great in this space as we move into your living room. Fantastic leather seat, which is surrounded by a coffee table leading into your gas fireplace and a very large TV to watch a movie or two. Now, do not worry, this is not the only source of heat within this property. It has temperature control all throughout all living spaces within here, which is fantastic. Such a beautiful home, and let's keep on keeping on. Next location. Switching into the dining and kitchen, we have 2 tables, okay? These actually join together and can seat up to 20 guests in total. This table in particular is absolutely stunning. Now this was made with one single piece of Rimu tree, and it looks absolutely beautiful and elegant within this space. Looking directly above this, we have a very unique light situation here. This looks absolutely brilliant and I love it. Directly behind me, we have the kitchen. We have an agar cooking area just over here. Now this has a couple sizzling and cooking plates. I've never stumbled across one of these before, but this looks absolutely phenomenal. And these openings just down here do several things, okay? You can do your roasting, you can do your baking, and you can do your warming. Now, talking to the owner of this property, he explained to me that this cooking facility is so amazing that he doesn't need to have a microwave. And in fact, he does most of his cooking using this phenomenal thing. So that is very cool, a very unique feature at that. Coffee machine just over there, and now we're moving into the core and the key aspect of the kitchen. This is an Italian stone countertop, looks absolutely beautiful, loving the design and the detail within that. And then directly to the back, this splashback is actually marble, and there's one really cool feature with it. You see just over here, you can actually open that slider there, and you can have easy access to communicate and to be handed over or pass through a few items from the service area, which we're going to get to very, very soon. That is very suave. I love that design. It makes it very, very easy. Just to the right of me, we have a Neil Perry gas cooktop, as well as your oven directly down below. So if you're not too fond of using the agar, you can also use this. But let's face it, if you are standing and staying in this grand environment, you might have some extra help to produce those meals for you. Speaking of which, tucked just around the corner, now this is the service area I was talking about. It has so much facilities within there. It has your butler's pantry, it has your service facilities and laundry area, as well as a bathroom. How fantastic is that? I'm just in love with this home in general. It is so beautiful, so elegant, and so rich. To the opposite side of the kitchen, this is the temperature controlled wine cellar. Now this houses hundreds of wine bottles. This golden handle with the textured design on it adds a great touch of luxury. Follow me around the corner, then we are entering into the guest wing of the house. To my left, we have a half bath. Down this very grand hallway, plenty of storage solutions, and there is 4 of the 6 bedrooms. Starting with this one directly in front of me, met with a king size bed, and all bedrooms have seamless access to the exterior. And then to my left is your ensuite. Walking back into the hallway, we now enter bedroom 2 of 6. Met with a great design of the bed sheet. Every room has your wardrobe facilities there, and then not to mention every single room also has an ensuite. Everything in there, your basin, freestanding shower, and your bathroom facilities. Let's keep this moving. Plenty of storage on my left in multiple zones in this space. Bypassing bedroom 3, it is much the same amazingness as the rest of the bedrooms. Now, this special room in particular is the secondary primary room. Starting with this breakaway area, we have some great double bunk beds situated here, which is opposite your walk-in wardrobe. Walking around the corner, over to my far right is a breakaway desk area to catch up on some work if you need to. A beautifully styled king-size bed in the center, a little chair in the corner, and then we're walking around and that meets up with your ensuite. A deep bathtub met with a beautiful feature wall with the dark tiling. Directly diagonal to that, there is a freestanding shower, and then that also meets through and access into the bunk room and your storage facilities. Now, a big key and amazing aspect of this room is you are sitting in the corner of Whenua Lodge, which means you have some of the best views in the house. Speaking of which, you have direct access to the outdoors, which we're going to do and go out there right now. Oh, it looks like it's clearing up as well. Earlier it was unfortunately raining. Oh, I spoke too soon. It is a little bit rainy still. Now, this outdoor area is a fantastic space and an entertainer's delight. In fact, over on my far right, there's going to be plenty of seats which are arriving or on their way as we speak. Just to my left here, as you can see, this is an outdoor pizza oven, a fire pizza oven, which is great, which is met with your very own little barbecue. Just standing on the exterior, let's just take a moment to appreciate this stunning, stunning view. Oh, it is absolutely to die for. Now, speaking about that view and this beautiful natureful surroundings, you have access to over 80 trails and hikes at your fingertips in Glenorchy. One in particular I have to mention is the famous root burn track, which you must experience during your time here. Let's walk inside. Walking back into the main home, which includes the open plan living area, let's take one last look at this beautifully inviting space as we walk on through into the primary wing of Whenua Lodge. To my right, we have your 9-seater spa pool overlooking that beautiful view, and then walking through this very large door, we enter into the library. Check this out, a huge mass collection of books, a beautiful seating area to read those books, and then also access into the great outdoors via that twin sliding door. Beautiful room, very rich. I love the textures and the colors used in the space, and not to mention the huge array of your books. Everything, if you're a fan of a bit of rugby, if you're a fan of Jamie Oliver cooking, anything you can think of. I haven't actually had the time to go through all of these books, but it looks like most subjects are probably covered. So if you're a fan of reading, this is the spot you're gonna wanna hang out in. And what a great spot it is. All right, team, moving back on through, entering into this vast corridor, we're now walking into the primary bedroom, which does not disappoint. Directly in front of me, there is another hidden door, which includes access to more storage facilities. And then now, the epitome of Whenua Lodge. This room in itself is absolutely vast and spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, we have a California king bed right in the center, only the second out of the 57 episodes that we've filmed on our series. So these are quite unique and rare in themselves. And what a comfy bed that is. Directly to my right, there's more to show you guys. Walking into your walk-in wardrobe and powder room. Speaking of which, double seats, double mirrors to do your thing, making sure you're looking hot to trot for this beautiful region. To my left, walk-in wardrobe, ample storage and ample space to try on your outfits and make sure you're looking on point. Now, one key thing I've got to mention in this space, which is going to rival Storage King. Behind this mirror is more storage. How good is that? Our New Zealand and Australian viewers will understand the Storage King reference there. All right, team, walking into the beautiful ensuite. To the far wall, there is double rainfall shower heads as well as double removable twin sinks and more storage facilities behind this glass here. And then certainly last and most certainly not least, look at this beautiful bathtub overlooking that immaculate view of the Humboldt Mountain region. This is where you want to be. All right, walking back into the bedroom, there is a couple seats here where you can sit down and overlook again what I was talking about in the bathroom, this amazing, spectacular view. Just when you thought you had seen it all, but wait, there is more. We have super duper early access because this area you see at the moment looks a little bit vacant, doesn't it? Well, this is going to be your own private gym facility when the equipment arrives. Like I said before, they're waiting on a few things to arrive, such as the gym and the outdoor furniture in the area that we were in earlier. Now, walking around the corner, Remember how I said this place houses up to 24 guests? Wow, 12 more guests can be here within your very cool and very awesome bunk bed situation here. 6 beds on the bottom, 6 beds up above, just like back in the school camp days. Absolutely love that addition within here. Fantastic stuff. And then to the opposite end is your bathroom facilities. And then out these windows, obviously, the views continue to deliver. Whether you're in the main house or whether you're in the bunk beds in this shared facility, you're not gonna miss out. The goods are here. We've had such a privilege being invited into Whenua Lodge to film and share this immaculately beautiful property with all of you. Now, the sun is setting and the night is upon us, and we're about to enjoy quite a delicious, beautiful meal provided by the host and owner of this property. Can't wait to dig into that, but first we have to thank you guys for tuning in and watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and a comment down below telling us what your favorite aspect is of Whenua Lodge. Now, if you love the look of it and you want to learn more about it or even book it for your next Glenorchy escape, then we'll leave all the details and the booking links in the description box down below. And as always, we look forward to seeing you in our next perfect place.